Pretty good hazelnut coffee today, you guys. So thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So let's take a look at the marketplace here on BNC. Wow, look at what Bitcoin's doing. We're up 10% today, back in profit on the new Bitcoin I just bought, $2,431. It's amazing. You know, where else are you going to find a currency that you're going to go to bed one night and wake up the next day and you're 10% richer, right? We're looking at an $87 billion market cap. That's wonderful. We're headed back up there to the 90 billion where we were, you know, when we were seeing all-time highs just a few weeks ago. Not even a few weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, it seems like. We got Bitcoin coming in at a market cap of 39.7 billion. That's wonderful. It's right there, about to break 40 here soon. We got a $3.97 billion 24-hour trading volume. This is great. You know, when we were seeing all-time high tradings, we were only looking at, you know, the mid $4.5 billion area. So with us about to break the $4 billion, the market cap climbing on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, but we're still only looking at a 45.5% BTC dominance. You know, but I'm not worried. It is what it is at this moment. So here we go. Let's continue on with the price. We got Ethereum coming in at $229. That's some sideways movement for them. Hey, look at Ripple, 35%, making some money, you guys. 30 cents on Ripple. We got NEM at 22.3 cents. That's a 15% gain. That's not bad at all right there. You know, like I keep saying, they're the silent sleeper. 1 minute, you know, they're just sitting there making sideways movement. Then the next day you wake up and boom, you know, they took a climb up the ladder, 15%. I'd like to add 15% to my income, right? We got Ethereum Classic coming in at $17.69. Sideways movement for them, but that's, you know, I'd rather see sideways movement than backwards movement at this point. With some of these, most of these cryptocurrencies looking like they're taking anywhere between 8 and 20% of an increase. You know, better to move sideways than backwards. We got LTC coming in at $27.98. That's a 16% gain. You know, this is wonderful. I guess, you know, the consensus is lately is buy Litecoin. It's still cheap. I mean, until you're seeing a $40, $45, $50 Litecoin, you know, we're still underappreciated there for the silver to our gold. We got Dash taking a 15% increase at $141.19. That's pretty good for them. They were struggling a bit of lately. Here we are about to possibly break over the $150 mark. You know, Amanda B. Johnson's out there, you know, rocking the Dash team, trying to get the news out to us. So, I mean, I hear that I think she's on the Adam Meister show later today. So let's see if, you know, there can't be more news, you know, help pump the price up. We got Monero taking a 10.8% gain. We're looking at 44.30. So this is pretty good for them. I mean, after the events of recent with Fluffy Pony, you know, they took a slide backwards and now they're continuing to climb forward. You know, best thing Monero can hope for right now is to get over the $50 spot and keep climbing. We got Zcash making an 8% gain. That's not bad for them, $255. Personally, I'd say that's a little expensive, though. We got Steam at $1.01. That's an 11% gain. And we got the Steam back dollars coming in at $1.52. That's an 11.7% gain. So, I mean, you know, that's wonderful. Here today on BNC, let's take a moment and I want to say thank you to everybody who's been doing anything else to help me out here at Bitcoin and Coffee. I've been noticing that there's been, I haven't had any Amazon affiliation codes used lately, but I can see that you guys have been clicking over there. I'm receiving like 30 to 40 clicks a day, you know, where you guys are looking at hard wallets. And I just want to take a moment and say, if you're thinking about buying a hard wallet, you probably should, because there's a reason you're thinking about it, right? That means you're concerned about the you know, the safety of your coins. You're holding enough value where you're concerned about losing it. And I mean, if you've taken the time to click on it and look at it, you know, note the price and see if you can't figure it out in your financial budget. I understand sometimes it's hard to squeeze an extra 100 out, especially when you live paycheck to paycheck like I do. But I mean, if you're investing in cryptocurrency and you're thinking about it, then, you know, you should do what's good for yourself. And, you know, your mind usually leads you to the right decisions for yourself. Continuing forward, I've gotten back to all of my emails. At this exact moment, I have 0. I am all caught up. I stayed up late last night till about 11:30, which is late for me because I'm usually in bed by 10. Early bird gets the worm, right? So, if you had emails, held up on me, you've all been answered. So, thank you guys for that. I love providing this free service of a help desk, trying to get you guys the information you need. That's the point here in Bitcoin and Coffee. So, continue to send in those emails. I'll get to you as soon as I possibly can. I try to take a couple hours or an hour every day and get to those, and also, to go through the comments on the videos. I usually don't look further back than today's videos because, there's over 100 of them now at this point. So, continuing on, we got 1,200 viewers on YouTube. We got over 800 followers on Steemit. Yeah, so that means we're 2K strong here at Bitcoin and Coffee. I've been trying to. The Yours platform's not completely up and running. I've created an account with them. I've been looking at creating accounts with some other social media platforms to be able to post to see if we can't grow any more. Make this community here at BNC any bigger. Because the more people we have sharing good information, the better we can help the new people out, and the better we can help the novice and intermediate users to be able to make some money with their BTC or to help their BTC grow. So here we go with the news. We got Chinese exchanges are open for withdrawal. We're looking at the trading volume coming out of China was at about 25K for BTC, 25,000 BTCs. Now they're looking at over 60,000 BTCs of a trading volume between the 30th and the 31st. And then this is because in China they had a lockup there where they weren't able to withdraw their Bitcoin due to the Public Bank of China, and examining the exchanges, implementing Know Your Customer law. So they had a hold, and they had put down the trading volume. With this happening, the trading volume is going to increase, and this will help the price of Bitcoin continue to go up because now that it's going to be able to be changed back and forth between fiat cash, it'll pump the price up. And especially since we're looking at China as pretty much holding 20% of the BTC trading volume. That's they can get it up a couple $100 if they want. Next up, I got that the first ever blockchain hackathon is going to be happening. It's going to be hosted by Simply Business. It's going to be in the downtown London area, so I'm assuming that would be District 1. We're looking, it's going to be July 21st through the 23rd. They're offering a 10,000 pound prize. I guess they got some new offices, free food. It's going to be an awesome event. If I lived in London, I'd definitely go check that out. But, here in the U.S., it's a little bit of a plane ticket for me. So, moving on. Last thing I got is, I thought this one was a little astonishing. The BATS ICO that happened yesterday, the basic attention token, for the Brave browser, all of that. They raised $35 million and they sold out in under 30 seconds. Only 130 people were able to get in, and 5 of those people bought up half of it. So, we're looking at some big whales that, were real interested in this ICO. We're able to pick up, a majority of the tokens. If 5 people got half, that 5 people did like $17.5 million. You're looking at like a little over $2 million a piece. It's just crazy, these ICOs. I don't know what to think about them. I'd like to say, just buy, and you're going to get your money back. Cross your fingers and hope, but for some reason, the way everyone else talks and the way I know people are, and, that this is the Wild West, I just fear that some of these ICOs aren't going to fare out well. And my ultimate fear is that these ICOs, when some of these go bad, that they're going to bring Bitcoin down with it. So, I'd hate to see that happen. That's why I'm trying to get out here and give you guys the great news. I'd hate to see Bitcoin take another fall and get held back, another 4 or 5 years like it did after Mt. Gox. And, that's the kind of potential we run in if Ethereum and these ICOs come down, that they're going to take Bitcoin with it probably. Or at least hold it back for a year or two. But these technologies are growing, and there's so many people in it. Hopefully they'd be able to look past, and be able to distinguish that there's a difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin, and that there's a difference between these ERC20 tokens that are built on top of, Bitcoin. And, maybe the government could step in and put a little bit of regulation on it. Because I had people that I was telling about this, they're like, why don't we just make an ICO? And I was like, because it's a scam. You know, why would you want to go out and scam people? They're like, oh, to get rich, to get rich. I mean, if that's what you're about in life and that's what you're trying to do, you know, more power to you. But, you know, I'm a God-fearing man and I have a family, so spending my life in prison isn't at the top of my priority list. So if you like everything we got going on here today at Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we're 1,200 followers strong. I'd like to see 5K here by the end of the summer, right? We're growing and we're growing. You know, we got my email address down there with that free help desk service for all you new people trying to figure it out. And I mean, you know, it's not just a one email situation. You know, you email me, and if I give you a automated response that you can't quite understand and you've heard 100 times, just keep writing me back. You know, I'll break it down. I'll put it to analogies. I'll use it, compare it to modern banking terms and checking and stuff like that, so that, you know, if you're a little older, I'm not insulting you, but if you're like 50-year-old guy or, you know, 60, I got no problem taking time. You know, I'll help you figure it out. And, you know, the best thing you can do is to help me out here at Bitcoin and Coffee so I can keep making these products, being able to, or this film, show, vlog, whatever you want to call it, you know, and be able to buy better equipment. Got a camera, it's on its way, it's ordered. I got the email this morning saying that it was shipped out, so that's awesome. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys some better quality video and better audio. You know, and then, so I got my donational addresses down there. If you could toss me $1 or $2, that'd help out. I got affiliation links, like I said, down there to get you to help you out at Amazon, get you a hard wallet. There's also a couple other links down there if you're looking for those Ethereum or Bitcoin t-shirts or coffee mugs or whatever. You know, they're down there too. I got tools, all kinds of tools to help you navigate these cryptocurrency markets. I got wallets down there. I got the Genesis Mining affiliation program. I got the Hash Flare affiliation program down there to help get you a discount if you're into cloud mining, you know, because that helps me out here at the channel too. And, you know, I mean, I'm just trying to do everything I can here to help you guys out, you know. I mean, I'll help you, you help me, right? So if you like everything that's going on, you guys, please try to share this video so we can continue to grow. And remember, friend, keep your Bitcoin safe.